Have you yet received a call from this courier company who said that one of the parcels being sent to you is having suspicious content and the government official wanted to talk to you, and he said he's going to connect to a cop in a police station and he will transfer the line there and somebody is trying to now talk to you. Most people in the big cities have received this call. That I have received calls from these people too. I have received calls from supposedly the High Court and who wants me to press the 9 numbers so that then it gets transferred to a cop who wants to talk to me. Or I get calls from the bank where he wants us to press the 9 number because there is some special notice waiting for me there. All these kind of frauds are happening. You also get a lot of these mails which has a link and it says you click on it and you win a lottery, or somebody in Nigeria has left a lot of money for you. You're continuously bombarded by frauds, by people trying to scam you. It's so big that you don't realize. I read somewhere recently, just this courier company fraud has robbed people of over 30 crores in Bangalore city alone. That's the size and menace. And every day there is somebody trying to reach out and cheat you. While this will continue and new scams will keep coming, how do we protect ourselves from becoming victims to these? I'm going to talk about 14-15 things which you must do to protect and defend yourself. But the number one out of that is awareness. You need to be aware of what's happening and the different ways in people try to fraud you, and share it with others. So please do share this video with your friends and families so that they don't fall prey, and take all the precautions which will help protect them from becoming a victim. Let's watch the other defense mechanisms in a while.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Today we need passwords for everything. Everything is online and everything is password protected. Please create strong, complex passwords. It's very tempting to be lazy and just put something which is sequential, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or something like that. Please, as suggested by the sites, use complex passwords which has alphabets, numbers, special characters, small case, large case. Make it complex and tough for a hacker to hack your passwords. Most sites offer you a two-phase authentication. One, the password, and after that something else like a text message sent to your mobile or an email sent to your mobile where you are sent a code which you need to enter. Go for it. Don't be lazy on these things. Wherever that option is available, select a two-factor authentication. Keep monitoring your accounts. Many people I know are very lazy, and as you get a little higher in the ladder, you don't check your accounts regularly at all. Keep checking them regularly to notice anything unusual which is happening, any unusual withdrawals, etc. There are other ways of alerting you from the bank itself of anything unusual or an unusual lump sum. Nowadays, the banks are also helping you. When a larger transaction happens from your account, they immediately call you to verify. Do answer them. They will call you twice, and if you don't answer, they block your card for your own safety. But these are mechanisms the authorities from the banks, etc., are done for your benefit. Take advantage of those. Be wary of phishing scams. These are where they send you links and want you to click on it or download something. Be careful. Be careful and watch out for who is sending you the mail. The scammers are so smart that they will send you from a mail ID which seems very close to or similar to some of your friends. So, in your hurry, you might just overlook it. But whenever you see a call to download or click on a link, please look at the email ID more carefully. You'll suddenly notice there is one hyphen which should not have been there, or the extension is something very, very fishy. Keep your softwares updated, both on the mobile and on the laptop. Please invest and download good antivirus softwares. It's not an option anymore. You transact almost everything online today. You manage your bank accounts online, you pay online. Please make this investment. You won't regret it. Use a secure network always when you want to do any financial transactions. I've seen people sitting in airports where there are free Wi-Fi, there are public Wi-Fis, and use it to do transactions, pay something, transfer money. That's very dangerous. Don't do financial transactions over a public network. It's a no-no. Be careful about sharing personal information online, especially things like your card CVV, or you're sharing some details to an unknown you're trying to transact with. But be very careful. Even if you're sharing details with your family and friends, either you use a network which is encrypted or messaging systems which are strongly encrypted. Be careful. Don't be loose with the way you share personal data. Be careful also of social media like Facebook, Twitter. What you share is seen by everyone and they could be misused. Secure your devices. Make sure all your devices are locked with a password. Your laptop, your iPad, your phone. And if you are getting up and going to, say, the washroom in your office, make sure that you close the screen of the laptop, which will make it automatically go into lock mode. Most passwords can be configured so that they lock automatically after a few seconds of non-activity. Don't override that. Let it get locked. It's for your safety. Don't share your passwords with anyone. It's for your safety. Even in office, many times I know people who share it with others as a backup, but be careful. Don't trust anyone. Don't share. It might inconvenience you, but that's okay. Don't share your passwords. Check links multiple times before clicking. You get all kinds of mails which ask you to do something. Click here and check what's happened. There's something new, something surprising. It might look like a very official mail from your office, but check carefully. Whenever a mail asks you to click something, go and spend an extra 5 minutes checking the email ID. And you'll suddenly realize the email ID has an additional hyphen or dot or something, or the extension looks suspicious. They might have formatted the whole name the way your office writes, but it will have a little variation. Be careful. Be smarter than them. The other thing which I think is simple but sound advice is to have multiple bank accounts with different banks. Distribute your savings over all these, say, 3 banks. What it does is it limits your exposure. So even if you're hacked, your account is hacked, your exposure is limited and you're still protected. Do that. It might be more administrative time, but it saves you a lot of grief. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Add a limit to your credit card. You can do it yourself. You can go to the online app and do it. Limiting your credit card spend, your daily spend, helps you keep your exposure in control. Even if your credit card is hacked, you know that it can't be spent beyond that limit. That saves you and protects you. Please don't neglect this. Do invest for both your mobile phone, laptop, iPad on and a good antivirus software. In today's time, you can't leave all these devices vulnerable. It's an investment, but it's something you need to make. Remember, most of your financial transactions today you do online. Please protect yourself. Avoid taking calls from unknown numbers. This has become the biggest scam nowadays. People are calling you and asking you to do it. They use fear, they use delight, they use emotional strategies to make you to do something like click something or get an OTP which you share with them. Just don't pick up unknown numbers. If the caller is genuine and is trying to desperately reach you, is somebody you know but you're not saved his number, then he will send you a message. Keep an eye out for the SMS or the WhatsApp that comes. But if it doesn't, don't bother, don't pick up. And if you have something like a true caller, you can quickly check who the caller is, and you will find that many others have reported scam callers, and you can quickly go and block them. Take that effort. It saves a lot of grief later. The other thing, all these guys who use fear to scam you claim that they're calling from a government office. When they do that, just look at what number are they calling from. A government official, in the first place, will never call you. They usually will send notices to you through registered post. If it's an IT team which is trying to send you something, or it's insurance people, it's the police, it's a traffic offense, they all send you official notices, either through a document or digitally. They never call you. But if they do call, in the rare case, they will use the government landline number. They will not call on the mobile phone. So anytime you see an unknown mobile number calling you, please do not pick up. I don't claim this to be a complete laundry list of the things you have to do to protect yourself, but these are the mandatory basic things you must do, each of us must do. And like I said at the first defense for us is awareness. Be aware of all the scams that are happening. It's published in newspapers. There are incidents which are being discussed. Don't think it happens to others. It will happen to you too. So be aware, spread the knowledge. Spread this video to all your family and friends. Let them know what kind of scams are happening and what are the basic protection that you must take. Do this and be safe. Till we meet next time, stay unstoppable.